Hello in this fine hour. Today let's talk a bit more about cryptocurrencies and in one particular thing, trading volume of cryptocurrencies and how does it look nowadays. Now, here's the thing. If we are googling term crypto trading value, we would see something like this, like Coinbase trading volume hits pre-IPO levels in the latest quarterly report, or Coinbase spot trading volume falls by 52% compared to 2022. And then we could go a bit further into previous month and we would see that CNBC writes that Bitcoin trading volume is at its lowest in more than 4 years. So what does it mean? In other words, people are stopping to trade cryptocurrencies in very spectacular fashion. Or is it so? Or maybe cryptocurrencies was rather niche place and niche product since for several years. Then 2020 came with COVID and hype of risk assets and people flocked into cryptocurrencies. But now this euphoria has evened out and now this is a niche product again? Well, this is a good question, because if we see at those long-term charts, like everyone who knows something about crypto knows that crypto started to rise at late 2000 and it was really hot right up until late 2021. So 2021 from 1.5 years was pretty awesome for crypto. And then at this time, if we are referring to Bitcoin as some sort of indicator for whole crypto industry, huge projects were made. There were a lot of IPOs and things like that. If 2017 was better market for crypto rise as a whole, then probably 2020, 2021 was better for someone who wanted to launch his project or something like that. So there were many new exchanges, many products, almost everything you could imagine, from outright scams to, to very huge scams like, Sam Bankman-Fried and his infamous FTX exchange. But anyways, the thing was that crypto was really hot and the volume was huge, as we could see here. This coincided with the rise of cryptocurrencies, because if you see, this is I'm here, if you could see, I hope you can. Here was the very, very spectacular rise in crypto assets. And then it also was followed somewhere at the times of mid to late 2021, so it was pretty high here. And then it fell, and actually interestingly it was relatively stable when it fell, because people were trading on the downside as well. And of course, once markets got flat, the volume dried up because there were not many market opportunities there. So where is my chart? So if we could put together statistical volume of Bitcoin, if it's objective, I cannot have possibility to verify it, but I think it's reasonably true, because if they are gathering that from largest exchanges, that might be so as well. So late 2020 to early 2021, early to mid 2021, huge spike in volumes. This is here, somewhere around here. This is obviously here. And then something in the late 2021, which is somewhere here. Volume was not as high as times at COVID, but still we had good volume. Then volume was relatively stable when crypto was pretty low, but since it continued to do more or less nothing, it dried out. So I wouldn't want to be owner of crypto exchange these days, because there is not a lot of trading opportunities and market making opportunities if markets are doing nothing. So that's one thing. You could see all the major markets, they correlate between themselves pretty heavily, as it is with cryptos. And you see, once the volume plunged in summer of 2022, whether it's Bitcoin, you could see here, whether it's Ethereum, you could see here, or XRP. Where is the XRP chart? Yes, this is the same here. Nothing much happened. I think in XRP there was some regulatory statement about that it is not securities, so it has one huge spike, but it reverted to previous levels because the whole industry tends to behave in similar fashion. So volume plunged, prices plunged, and they stayed flat. Yes, you could look at every single news outlet and every single data, you would see that volumes are way below when they were in 2020. But as I was saying previously in this video, I think the problem is that people are assessing these kinds of markets when you have late 2020 to early to mid 2021 as a norm. They will see this reference point where you had like huge volumes and huge interest in crypto, and they perceived that it was the place and the time as a normality, but it was not. I think the truth was more than this was a normal time. Like no, 2017 was a good market as well. I have to skew these charts so they are a bit more objective. But I think the time when we were from like 2018, 2019, 2020, this probably is more of the norm than 2020, 2021. I would say this is something we have to assess, even though still here we have huge swings in crypto, so don't get me wrong. There are swings. We could see that crypto has risen for like 4,000 to 12,000, which is 3 times as rise. Only the price is really low, that's why people don't bother for attention for it. But for traders it doesn't matter, if someone trades crypto for that matter. But the thing is that this was a niche industry of these years. People were aware that there is crypto, and some of them were crypto enthusiasts who are launching some projects, and 80% were scammers who wanted to have quick money. But that's a different story. And it lived its own life, you know, and somehow for some time it gets sort of mainstream, but the bubble dried out. So, and we are back, judging by prices and value, to those 2018, 2019, late 2020, early 2020 levels. So this, if you stack the prices together and you stack volume together, you have these previous levels. So if you want, you have to get more research for yourself. I just don't want to recite you materials which is loaded with Google. I'm just saying the idea that these years were normality. This was the spike with huge uptrend and huge downtrend, and then we reverted to previous levels. This is classical boom bust pattern. Let's try to like business cycle, or you could see our speculative bubble, or call it as we want, where basically prices are. Where is that good chart? Anyways, you get an idea. When something hasn't have really high interest of anything and market is depressed, only enthusiasts and scammers go there. Then there is general public institutional interest and hypes, and then it all crashes and it goes to previous levels. This is classic example of that. We could see that into volumes. You have numerous testimonials of how it is looking by exchange volumes, by regulatory information for those who are actually regulating it. And we could see also interest in social media, that it has plunged since 2021, and it also corresponds with price. So this is how it is. Question is how long it should persist. Now the thing here is that no one actually knows it. Those who despise crypto will say that crypto will go even further and to revert to, like, I don't know, zero or something like that. And those who are crypto fanatics are trying to find every fact, every narrative, every single news. That's the confirmation for their own illusion that crypto will be like next combination of gold, oil, dollar, not oil, but gold, silver, dollar and euro in one place because it's unique or something like that. Well, chances are probably reality will be somewhere at the middle, but what does it actually mean? That crypto prices could stay flat and in very unattractive trading volumes for next 3-4 years, maybe even that. So it's only the time will tell, but if the volume plunges, that's not really good, because every asset needs volume to trade. If there is a less volume, it's bad, you know. That's the one thing I would look more. Even the price, if you are crypto fanatics, what I could say to you, even if price collapses but volume is high, there is interest in markets. But if the crypto is not reacting to any kind of news, let it be central bank news, inflation news, war in Middle East, war in Ukraine, everything like that, nothing happens. Crypto doesn't react, that's bad. And if there is low volume, that's even worse. So maybe it will change sometimes, who knows.